The Pathways to Knowledge model of information processing identifies 6 stages that students go through when learning to process information. They are appreciation, pre-search, search, interpretation, communication, and evaluation. More information on this can be found in the Technology as Facilitator of Quality Education model. The students in this pre-kindergarten class are getting ready to go on a field trip. First, they review what they have learned during some previous field trips. They took their class mascot, Simon, with them to teach him about their community. The teacher puts pictures along with the students' stories about what they learned on Simon's website. As they connect the coming activities with the field trips they have already taken, they are relating information to prior knowledge. This demonstrates the pre-search stage of information processing.
Do you remember this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sometimes I have to wait a few.
That's Deontay!
That is Deontay. What's Deontay doing with Simon?
Holding him.
What's Simon got on?
A life jacket. A life jacket.
What did we learn about life jackets? Do you remember?
Yeah, but when you're sinking, you have to wear a life jacket so you won't sink. It protects you.
The life jacket protects you when you go out in the water. Do you wear a life jacket when you swim, Brianna?
Me
You
too.
do? Oh, you too.
have to wear two.
What was this thing? Do y'all remember? The thumbs up. What did Miss Sherry tell us? That if we kept our thumbs up, that meant we were what?
There's the flags.
Those were the flags.
The
What
United
could-
States of America.
The United States flag. And what other flag was there?
There's the red one. The America's flag.
The students begin their field trip at the Chamber of Commerce. The students enter the search stage of information processing as they explore the exhibits there. The students interact with teachers and classmates, gathering information from authentic and human resources. As their tour continues, students engage in interaction with an expert to learn about their community.
Quintuplets. See? Quintuplets. That means there's how many? Count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So now you know that quintuplets means 5, right?
This spike right here is believed to have been the center spike of the town of South Hill. It was found right out here in the center near where your school bus is parked. Because South Hill was laid off 5/8 of a mile in every direction. This is a 1934 map of South Hill being in a perfect circle. South Hill was a perfect circle until 1967 when we annexed, and since then we've annexed and we've annexed. But at one time only South Hill, Paris, France, and Washington, D.C. were the only 3 places in the world that were in a perfect circle.
Wow.
Is that amazing to know or what? And we can't even find your house on here. Little old Pleasant Street is about the end. That was the end of the line. And see, we've got Walmart way down here. It's a good thing we grew. But anyway, we were a perfect circle until 1967. But this is a 1934 map, and it drew from that center spike 5/8 of a mile out from the downtown on Mecklenburg Avenue.
The class continues the field trip with a stop at the public library. Students get further chances for interaction with an expert as a librarian gives them a tour of different parts of the library, explaining the importance of each as she goes. This demonstrates the search stage of information processing.
And then they have books that are on subjects like animals and the zoos, all about lions and tigers and things like that. We have books on that, encyclopedias. Does everyone know what an encyclopedia is?
I know.
It's a book that has all facts in it, things that are real and the truth, right? All about stuff.
The students enter the appreciation stage of information processing during story time at the library. The students are listening and enjoying, and they appear to be appreciating what the public library has to offer them.
Did you ever bring a frog to the library? No. What do you think might happen if you brought a frog to the library? Raise your hand if you think you know. Okay. What do you think he might do?
He might jump around.
Okay. Let's look at this book and see what he does.
After the field trip is over, the students enter the interpretation stage of information processing. The students are reflecting on their experiences when they draw pictures to represent what they learned on the field trip. The students are also developing personal meaning by transforming their experiences into pictures. This helps the students gain a new understanding of their community. The students also demonstrate the communication stage of information processing. They are expressing new ideas through designing and creating their pictures and are presenting new knowledge to the teacher.
If I gave you a piece of paper, could you draw me a picture of the library or something you remember from the library today? Could you do that?
4 different colors.
You're going to draw in 4 different colors. Okay, Tyler.
Me too. I'll leave mine in the bag.
That's probably a good idea. If you leave them in the bag, then they don't get mixed up, do they, Scott?
That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to draw an American flag.
Oh, that was the American flag that we saw before we went to the library. That's fine if you want to draw that.
I'm going to draw a library.
You go draw the library.
I'm going to draw American flag.
You are? Okay. Destiny's already started out with what looks like might be a building. Is that what that's going to be?
I just need red and blue.
Oh, a square shape, maybe?
You write on the table right there. It was a flower. Now it's grass.
Now it's grass. So I just said this is grass.
Grass is green.
Am I going to be able to read that? Do you think? Scott doesn't think so.
And then this is a remember I had donuts. That's green.
Okay. What is this? What did you tell me this was?
Was a door.
It's a door. What's it a door to?
When you open the door and go in the library.
A door to the library.
The teacher uses a Venn diagram to help the students interpret some of the things they learned during their field trip. The students are comparing and contrasting their school library with the public library. They identify the characteristics of both libraries, and the teacher helps them begin classifying their ideas. This demonstrates the interpretation stage of information processing.
Tell me something else you saw in the library.
Some chairs.
We saw lots of chairs. Do we have chairs in our library here at school?
Yes.
So we're going to put chairs. You said that too? Okay. What else did they have? Somebody saw something sitting on the table that had something coming out of it.
The computer.
There were computers. There were computers there, weren't there? Do we have computers in our library here upstairs?
Yeah.
Do we have computers in our library upstairs? You all don't usually use them, but we do have some. Okay. And we have one in our room. That's right. So, but I am going to put this one in the middle. Okay, Kimberly? Because both of them have computers.
Mr. I'm a computer at home.
You've got a computer at home?
Me too.
Destiny.